I want to talk about aromatherapy using essential oils and animals. And because there's so much on the internet that can freak you out. Now, especially when it comes to cats, because with cats, they lack an enzyme or some enzymes in the liver that don't metabolize the constituents of essential oils as well as other animals will do. So this is where the worry is. Now, it's quite simple. I'll go through it. Let me put Ginge down here. Thank you, Gingy. Now, so it is quite simple, but if you were to look on the internet, there are lists of, certain oils you can't use for cats and for dogs, and it becomes an absolute minefield. So I want to clear all this up for you. I've got cat hair flying around everywhere here. So I want to clear up this for you now. The experts in the field all say the same thing, that if you're, now, okay, so for a cat, because the whole thing is about diffusing. Can you diffuse oils for a cat? And like Robert Tisserand said, yes, and here's the things. You shouldn't diffuse for hours on end. You shouldn't do it anyway, as I talked about in the course, because we have that peak, remember? So say 30-minute bursts of diffusing. Make sure the room is well ventilated, and make sure that your cat has a way to, if it wants to leave the house. So, it's not sort of trapped in a room, for example. So there's it. So, okay, so well-ventilated room. The cat has a way to get out if he doesn't like smell, that sort of thing. And just 20, 30-minute bursts of essential oil in your diffuser. Okay, now, these are again up to you, but these are recommendations of experts in the field, veterinary experts as well. I've got links in the notes, in the resources for you. I'll give you those links so you can check these articles out for yourself. And also, Robert Tisserand says, he also talks about, he thinks it's senseless to have all these lists of essential oils that you should and shouldn't do. So the only ones that are really necessary are the ones that are toxic for humans. So you wouldn't use those anyway on your pet. So again, read up more, but this is what the experts are saying, very low dilutions, never put them on neat on your pet. It's exactly the same as for humans, right? So think of, you're not going to use it neat as on your skin. You're definitely not going to use that because it's way too toxic for animals. So anyway, that's just a sort of in a nutshell, and you can do more reading on it as well if you'd like to.